Hey, it was decent. Yo, I was playing Pokemon Showdown on my phone, actually. I actually imported the team that I was using on my last video onto my phone so I could play Pokemon Showdown on the go, so I could learn a little bit more while I'm doing my endeavors. And I had this one particular battle. Playing Pokemon on the phone, by the way, is kind of tedious, especially if you have like a lot of applications like me, man. I don't recommend it too much, but that's just my experience. That doesn't mean that's yours. You know, I don't know how it would be if you guys do play. But I wanted to analyze this replay. This is one I recently had, I think about like a few hours ago actually. And I was actually able to save it and come home and import it, which is good. And so I'm just going to play it back. Oh, music. Let's turn the music off. How unprofessional. Alright, so he leads off with Victini as you see. I have the Rotom Heat. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp on switching to Rotom Wash. It's also good for practice for my commentary skills. I haven't done this in a long period of time, so I'm going to go back into Tapu Bulu, take the Hydro Pump. I thought that he was going to Volt Switch. I just kind of wanted something to kind of take in the Volt Switch, but he goes hard switches out into Amoonguss because I do have Tapu Bulu. He doesn't want to risk to see if it will be faster or slower than his Rotom. I do happen to have the safety goggles on my Scizor. This is my answers, quote unquote, to like Tangrowth, Amoonguss. At the moment, while I try to figure out the metagame, I probably should just have a Victini just to deal with that, so I don't have to like play these shenanigans to kind of go around. I'm going to Volt Switch out into my Zorora. How do you say that Pokemon's name? Please help me. So, he's going to go out to Amoonguss thinking I'm just going to go and do an electric attack. As I was tempted to do so, I just taunt the Amoonguss switch in. I'm going to go into Scizor as he foul plays. Foul play does a significant amount of damage, but not too... I think that's a 3-hit KO there. Right? I was worried about actually U-turning there because he could have predicted me to do that, and then, no, he can't put me to sleep because he was taunted. What am I talking about? So he has no choice but to actually foul play as he did, and then he's going to go out and Spore. Now he Spores again as I Bullet Punch, and now predict him to actually go to use foul play right here. And now as he does, no, he Spores. Oh no, he Spores. And then just in case I didn't think he was going to do Sludge Bomb. I think that's what it was. Whether he foul played or Spored, Tapu Bulu was able to take it. I get a nice catch with the Victini onto the on the switching with the Rock Slide as he V-creates now, so he can't necessarily risk it as he would have, you know, had room to be able to do so previously. I go out into Crocodile as he goes to recreate again. I know I was going to be able to take it thanks to my spread and the Intimidate, so now I'm going to threaten it out. I do have the knockoff, but I completely forget that I did knock off the Amoonguss's Black Sludge earlier on. I should have just Rocks there. I knew the Amoonguss was going to come in. Why did I think that? Just going to be able to freely knock it off. So I just Bullet Punch again just in case he happens to go for the Spore. He Sludge Bombs thinking that the Bulu is going to come into play. That's a good play. And now I'm just going to U-turn right the hell out. I know he has to save his Amoonguss for a little bit later on because I have Zorora, Crocodile, things that necessarily can do havoc if he doesn't have... I find that that's my problem with this particular setup that I have here. I'm going to Plasma Fist thinking that it was at a range for the KO. I am completely mistaken as he's able to survive that and go for the Will-O-Wisp to burn my Zorora. Zorora's not exactly useless at the moment. He's going to bring in the Como, thinking that he could set up on it. I do carry the Tech Taunt, so he's not going to be able to set up like the Clinging Souls or what is that move? Clinging Souls or the Substitute as these things like to do. I'm just going to set up my bulk ups here because even though I'm burned, I can actually stay in and do some damage, some chip damage before I die. He brings in Victini, so I think that just because he's going to recreate, I'm +2. Unfortunately, he scores a crit. I'm +2. I'm thinking that because he has to drop, regardless of whether I'm burned or not, I can actually take it out from the Plasma Fist, but none of that even occurs. Great Smile comes in. I'm just going to Spirit Break, completely forgetting that fire is resistant to Fairy type. This is how long I haven't been in the game. So now I'm just going to Reflect Up as a last effort before Crocodile comes in. Now he's not going to be compelled to stay in. I'm just going to now take this opportunity to set up the rocks. I'm going to taunt thinking he's going to Spore on the switch into Scizor. That's perfect. Now I can switch in Scizor freely. And I think I might want to go for the Bullet Punch here. Yes. Bullet Punch to get some chip damage as he foul plays. And I might want to U-turn. I think that's what I do here. Or do I Bullet Punch again? I think yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah. A Bullet Punch, Como stays in. I'm just going to Bullet Punch away. He's going to Drain Punch. I do have to Reflect Up, so I'm taking advantage of that. I should tech Swords Dance. I'm thinking of doing that on the Scizor I'm supposed to have in a knockoff. I have like 3 things for knockoff, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and he forfeits. So my question here, right? The whole reason I'm playing this playback to you guys is let me know if like I did any misplays, any, anything that you think. Just I'm asking you guys to psychoanalyze me. Like, go back, study it. I'm gonna study it. This is why I saved it, because in my opinion, I'm like, it shouldn't be this hard. My brain was racking on my phone and I'm distracted, and I'm like, yo, why is underuse this hard? And maybe it's just because I'm rusty. So I'm asking you guys to see if I did anything wrong. Maybe if I should like text something, and I'll try it out. I mean, that's the whole purpose of being on these simulators, to actually get practice. So with that, no further ado, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys had fun. Peace. What you doing?